All right, we'll have to see if the notifications went out. Let's check how our sound is here. Give it a couple seconds to catch up. I wasn't sure if they'd let me even post this title. Turn that up. All right, we did go out. Well, welcome to the live, everyone. This is the news, as it is. Satanistic, cannibalistic satanic pedophiles. It's in Canada, apparently you're allowed to say that. Hi, B. Freeman, how you doing? Good to see you. Just thought I'd get together, have a smudge, smoke, see how the news is going. What you guys think of the news and what's going on. I was also thinking about the Illuminati cards. I wanted to look those up. So I wanted to know if there was a card. Now, some of you might be familiar with the Illuminati cards. If there's an Illuminati card for the destruction of government, so or anything like that, or failure of leadership, or something like that. Illuminati cards. Let's go to images. Can I get to images? No. There we are. I don't know if you know about that, B. Freeman. Hi, Craig. Good to see you. Diving into a deep subject tonight. Yeah, it can be, you know. I as I say, not even sure that the notifications will go out with the title. I'm glad you guys made it. Yeah, the Illuminati cards. There's got to be somebody here that's familiar with them. Let's see here. Let's go to Wikipedia. Maybe I can find, that's what it might do. We'll use some AI here, and we'll get it to list the Illuminati cards. Let's see. No, I have to go back. Let's see. Put AI mode. Come on. Depending on which version of the game you're playing, the specific Illuminati cards, primary cards, player's control. Okay. Expansion sets. List all Illuminati cards in the deck. Didn't quite understand what I was saying. Let's see. Okay, so you have to what other searches could we do to refine that, I guess. Let's see if that works out. Let's see. Deluxe edition. Yeah, let's go with that. Deluxe edition, 110 cards. Card names. Not very good with this AI at the moment. Card groups. It's not going to give me just a list. Why not? Okay, I didn't like the 110. See if anybody else is coming. Sorry, I'm searching. Hi, Crystal. Good to see you. Just seen them a couple times in videos. Haven't got a real look through. Yeah, let's go to YouTube and see if somebody's done a video on it. All the cards. 526 cards. Let's take a look at this video. There's no sound on it. Steve Jackson's games. Okay. I don't know why there's no sound. New World Order, 1,000 points of light. AMA. Direct attack. Adepts of Hermes. Play this card at any time. Agent in place. Okay. Magic Air. Hi, Tony. How you doing? Good to see you. Put Put that up full screen. Albino agitators, okay. Alien abduction, yeah. Alternative goals, Plan B. That's alternative government too. American Auto Dual Association. No, okay. Civil Liberties Union, an offer you can't refuse, and stay dead. Angel's Feather, Angst. Hmm. Oh, annual convention. Yeah, several of those. Hi, you tell me. Good to see you. Anti-nuclear, New World Order, antitrust legislation, anti-war activists, but to be run over. New World Order apathy. Yeah, smoke here. Are we having fun yet? Ark of the Covenant. Interesting cards. Much different than you. I've never really looked at the deck, so assertiveness training. Love it. Atlantis. Atomic Monster. Godzilla. Australia. EATF. Hmm. I don't know what that acronym is for. Backfire. Backlash. Yeah, we're in backlash state right now. Bait and switch. Could we be in a bait and switch? Bank merger. Bank of England. Interesting cards. Barcodes. Bermuda Triangle. I see they're going alphabetically. This could take a while. Bigfoot. Mm, Bimbo at 11. Hey, doesn't that look like Kirk's wife a little bit? Bimbo. Black activist. At 500 and some odd cards, are they really predicting anything? Not really. Bodyguard. Hmm. Book of Kells. I don't know what that is. This powerful grimoire increases the global power of the moving Illuminati by one. Voice spreads. Brower Rain. Brazil with a pyramid? Interesting. Okay. Bribery, that makes sense. I don't know how to say that. Looks like a boat. Looks like we're into German. California. Canada, we just get a moose and a goose. Moose and a goose. Let's see what else we got here. coincidence that their name is Naughty. Yeah. Center for Weird Studies. Okay, I like that. Can't even read that one. Chain letter. New World Order, a chicken in every pot. Who are the chickens? Hi, not know. Good to see you. Just watching through the Illuminati cards. I was wondering if there was any connection to, like this lady here in her meat suit. So she's up as a somebody who's eaten fetus, right? That's what they're saying. Oh, okay. They're going to be on for too long, though. Just for a little while. Just thought people could come together and chat before other things get started tonight. Hey, Token, good to see you. Yeah, I saw you a while ago. Been a long time. Then an even longer time. We are Token at the moment. Yeah, hit that like up, thumbs up button if you like. I was going to say like up buttons if you thumbs. Well, let's go back to the Illuminati cards. They're much more interesting than Lady Gaga. Counter revolution. Do we need a revolution now? Is that where we are? Do we have to have a revolution? I think what we should do is kind of take everybody that right now that's POTUS 33 off to a meet and greet. Oh, okay. Yeah, remember when she wore the baby? She wore the baby with the peeled face. That was horrible. I couldn't find an image of that. But yeah, she's pretty much put it out in the open. They say that she had a lot to do with Anton LaVey, which is creepy. She looks good. She is a good-looking woman. You know, apparently she eats fetuses. That's what they're saying. So she's kind of out for me. I'm not into the child slurpees. Death mask. Well, deep agent. Not the Democrats. Okay. No, I don't think we've done a few politicians, and yeah, surprisingly, there were two people we did that didn't come up negative, which was weird. And I wonder if it's because AI um, knows we're viewing and steers our viewing because they can do that. I lost too. I know what you mean. Oh, Lady Gaga. We were talking. I showed a picture of Lady Gaga. What was I saying? But anyways, yeah, she's not my type of lady. right? Slippery slope. Druids. Wow. Don't know what that. People zoom and scroll. What's that? No. Earthquake projector. Yeah, definitely. They have that technology. Eat the rich. I wouldn't want to eat them. I don't want to engage in that type of thing. Eco gorillas. Elders of Zion. Nice. Elvis. They say he's a preacher down in the south. Oh, okay. MTV. I'm just going through familiarizing myself with the Illuminati card to see if they have um, a card like where the government is not trusted. Enough is enough. That's a very popular one. People say that's Trump. Epidemic, eternal salvation, or triple your money back. Evil geniuses for a better tomorrow. Exposed. Ah, there we go. Let's see what that card says. Exposed. Because that's what's happening right now, right? Play this card at any time. It requires the, hard to read it, the action of any middle group with a power of four or more. I don't know what that means. One secret group is now exposed unless this card is immediately countered. That group permanently loses its secret status. Hmm. BI. Faction fight. Hmm. Are we in one of those or is it all illusionary? I think it's all illusionary. Feminists. Okay. People finger of fate. Fidel Castro. He's long dead. Well, we have a son of Castro here, Justin Trudeau. Kill all the lawyers. 5-year Russian plan. They have a 20-year Russian plan. Flat earthers. Flesh eating bacteria. Now, they claim they have that. Floating point error. Okay. Flower power. Nice. Hi, fools and tools. Good to see you. Ignored. Foiled. Foreign aid. Forgery. Closest we got was exposure. Let's try the next video and see what happens. Part two. Okay. Glad somebody did this. Must have taken some time and effort. Yeah, he's continuing on with that. Patricide. Patricide. Sorry. Freaking the Mundanes. Okay. Fred Birch Society. Bundy money. Totally lost on what's happening. We're just watching cards. Everybody knows about the cannibalistic satanic pedophiles that lead our country. So, what do you guys think we should do, if anything, with the satanic cannibalistic pedophiles? I certainly think they should be locked up. Me too. Girly magazine. Well, here's our main subject: cannibalistic satanic pedophiles. But the vibe is good. Yeah. I'm having a smoke and a drink. It's Friday, almost 9 o'clock. Oh, it's Saturday. Well, it's Friday here. I'm pretty chill. I had an idea on what we could do. What we do is that we put these, the politicians that are found to be satanic pedophiles, cannibalistic satanic pedophiles, and you put them in jail. And then you move the lower level up. So if you're like a mayor, you might be up for being governor. Then you edit through those people, and then you keep moving up, and you start having lots of elections. Right? We have to prepare for like election season. I think is what we'd have to do. Just have endless elections. Vaporize them. Mine shows 13. Yeah, yeah, too. Could be 8, could be 13. We cut all these extraneous fundings to other places. I don't know. But yeah, we should definitely have lots of new elections, lots of new politicians. Get rid of these old ones. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Oh, okay. It's seasonal. Do you believe in hierarchy? Oh, yeah, but that has to get changed out. Just like your cat litter has to get changed out every once in a while. Maybe politicians have to get changed out. We have so many old politicians too. We've never had so many geriatrics in politics right now. I thought Gaga is a man, dude looks like a lady. Yeah, she's got a pretty stern looking face when she wants. go back to the Illuminati cards. I don't like Yeah, there's lots being found about these people. I don't see why they couldn't be replaced quite easily. You know, there'd be all the extracurriculars that they were doing that would be completely demolished. It's a Shakespearean nightmare. Yeah, yeah, it is real there. I want to see what the Israel card played out. Gotta get a new mouse. Louis, Israel gives +8 on any attempt to control the Mossad. Okay, Israel has sympathizers everywhere. Israel can interfere in any attack, regardless of alignment, even if it was. Can't read that. Even if it was privileged. I don't know. That negates the privilege. Okay. All right. What's really weird? Oh, Lady Gaga. Yeah, she is weird. But she was showing people what she was doing. At least it seems like, right? Don't know if these emails are legit or what. We'll have to. There's lots of people putting the dots together. You know, were these people in this area at this time looking at flight logs and other records? They're all getting found out. And I guess you guys, I don't know, your statute of limitations is kind of funny to me. But if they can find, well, how long has Epstein been dead? Has it been 5 years? Probably almost. When did Epstein die? I wonder if any of his crimes could be tried or not in the U.S. under the statute of limitations. That is a funny thing. Even for murder? Or is murder omitted from that? No, not Wendy. Computer has no idea. Yeah, August 10th, 2019. So 5 years ago, over five. So yeah, the statute of limitations is passed, right? So nobody in those crimes. Pretty sure she's a he. Could be. Yeah, earlier pictures of her when she had normal hair and she dressed like like a normal person. She really did look good. But pretty scary. What about this lady here? I don't mean to scare you, but she's spoken about the Epstein. She was called in to talk about it. Hi, Kiki. Good to see you. And she pretty much didn't answer anything after she wouldn't come. And then, yeah, she left. That's typical Hillary style. I don't remember. I don't recall. I don't remember. I don't recall. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a lot of that that people suspect, and we've gone through quite a bit of that. The head to shoulder ratio can really tell you a lot. The way the lines in the face grow as we age are different for women and men quite a bit, and quite often, not all the time. I've seen like older women that look like men, but I know they've been taking estrogen, or sorry, testosterone, and trying to bulk up. Where are the cards? No, that's not the Illuminati cards. I'll go back to them. I missed quite a few of them here. Local police department. Ooh, Loch Ness Monster, cool one. Full logic. Oh, interesting titles. Madison Avenue. Lorca, whatever that means. Can't read it. Too much red. Manuel Noriega. Okay. A lot of old politicians and figures. March on Washington, Margaret Thatcher. Market manipulation. She aged like well used leather, yeah. Well, it's always a question with these people, right? I don't know. Some people say it dates back to the old Actors Guild, where only actors could be men. That's why there are so many women portraying men's characters, or men portraying women's characters. Sorry. New World Order, military industrial complex. Okay. Yeah, that'll be part of it. Militia. Hmm. They don't allow those now. I mean, yeah, get your Gila monster then. Miraculous manifestation. Oh, no. Mistaken identity. People seem to be, brainwashed. Yeah. Where's the outrage, you know? I suppose we have to convince people it's, true first, right? Yeah. Somebody did, a lot of work putting these all up. Mother's March. Mostly peaceful. Multinational companies, Murphy's Law. Mhm. Hi, Piss Lord, good to see you. My karma went over your tongue. NSA. Nancy Reagan, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. NASA. Nationalized. Okay. NATO. Necronomicron. That was nephews. Never surrendered. New federal budget. Some of these cards are good. Newt Gingrich. Where's Oliver North? They got to have an Ollie North card. That'll be later on, I guess. No beer. Oh, that would be a horror story. Yeah, digital ratio, collarbone, body proportions. There's a lot of tells on gender. There used to be a girl on YouTube who did the trans investigations. You harassed her so much. YouTube harassed her so much. She left YouTube. Hmm. Yeah, I only did it once. I don't think they like how women run things. Could be. Elbow test never fails. Oh, there was Oliver North. Knew there was an Ollie North card. Do you get Ollie's gold? Like, I want to read the Oliver North card. Has a +8 for direct control of any conservative media group. Nice. Sorry about that. Nice. Opportunity knocks. Yeah, you check some of the ratios, must be a religious sort of thing. Excuse me. Yeah, it's some type of a ritualistic, I don't know, rule, or maybe it's a sacrament or a sacrifice. They do like to torture and sacrifice their own, so it does kind of fit. Even Marilyn Monroe was a dude. Wow. Well, it can be pretty convincing. I suppose if you're convincing enough. Mhm. People been fooled before. Population reduction. Yeah, listening and lurking. Nice. It's all right. Power for its own sake. No. Power just gives them the old money gives them power, and that's what they're after. Well, that was interesting. How long we've been on for? So, what did they, Crystal? What did they say about Hillary? Did they discuss her? I don't know. Could you see her maybe being a dude? Does Bill like boys? Bill likes a lot of girls, doesn't he? Women can straighten arms and keep elbows together. Men can't. Is that true? Okay, I suppose that might be true. She had an old pic of Marilyn Monroe. Definite outline of junk, kind of like Michelle Michael dancing with Ellen. Oh, you'd see her junk bouncing around in her thin woman's. Uh, as long as she's passable and it ain't bigger than yours, it's just a little penis. Makes it okay. Yeah, Michelle's wiggle on Ellen was pretty funny. Looked like quite a good package. Packing at least some heat. Must have been bigger than a Rolo. Principal. Yeah, Michelle Dancier. That's the principle of the elbow test. I'm double jointed and still can't keep them together. Yeah, I couldn't even get them close. Hmm. So, makes sense to me. Want to sound off, ladies, if you can do it? If you can't, you might be a dude. So we may all learn something new tonight. Yeah, arms facing up. Well, I couldn't do it any other way. That's the closest I can get them, and I can't get them straight. I don't know. Does she have the facial lining of a male? She's probably had a lot of work done, so it'd be pretty hard to tell at this point. think she's probably had a lot of work. Somebody like Lady Gaga, that could be, um, they can do it in different ways, like, what they can do is instead of, letting a male fetus, mature into a male, what you can do is let it, gestate for a small time and then flood it with, estrogen, turn a male into a female. It's kinda one of the fun science ways they can mess around with it, people. I bought old sheet music from the '40s, got it home, and there was a man dressed as a woman on the back of one. They've been doing this for a long time, yeah, for research purposes. I don't know, I suppose she could be a man, you know? Be one way to tell is, see if she's got an extra Y chromosome. Hillary is definitely female? Stay married to the one you know is legit. Well, yeah, I don't, do any risky behavior. Yeah, better to survey friends than Google in the case you s what? Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Better to survey your friends for don't, don't play around in the market. Yeah, on the YouTube market. Think there's been multiple Hillarys? Hmm. Well, don't forget they've had, mask technology since the '80s, so they've been able to fake that could be a mask, you know? Chelsea is definitely ugly. Well, she kinda looks like her mom a bit, yeah, right, who knows what's going on? Well, we can figure it out, you know, eventually. Multiple Hillarys, Trumps, Putins, et cetera. Well, yeah, we've got, remember, Saddam Hussein had, what, 27 or 30 freaking incredible number of body doubles. They were all different heights and shapes and stuff. Yeah, they'd show up all over the place. They do that quite a lot. Don't forget, they're all just actors, really. They might be able to push a few little buttons here or there. Well, most of the things they do are done behind the scenes by lawyers and CIA. Yeah, it's a distraction too, right? Oh, is she a boy? Is she a girl? Putin? Could be, yeah. They'd just replace him pretty quickly. I bet the Russians have had the same technology for quite a while. On, the website, I'm not allowed to look up the meta materials. They have holographic films that they can, that they sell to the I don't know if they sell to the public, that are available. Yeah, Epstein, yeah. Well, they say that her brother or her brother-in-law, uh, looked almost exactly like Epstein, and that might have been the body that they rolled out. I guess they just put him on ice for a couple months and, rolled him out when they wanted to kill Epstein. Really shows some pre-planning, right? You know, probably been AI for years. Mm, a lot of it could have been. Even the shootings, they can do real-time editing of video now, so they could have added in a shooting, added in sound effects, multiple Bidens, yeah. Remember there was the one video where it looked like, he was pulling his, skin to the left and right. People thought it was, one of those hoods to camouflage your face, make you look like anybody. Or it could have been one of the, plastic prosthetics, but it really why when you've got the holographic technology, wouldn't you use it? Probably much better. But they've got some nice latex ones that are very convincing. Yeah, his ears, definitely. And, to the point, why do they show you a body? When they wheel out a body, it's always covered. They had him uncovered so that they could show him to you. All the Bidens are senile. Yeah, intend to confuse everyone. Yeah, it's good to keep people confused. Confused, divided, and angry. Now, a lot of people have been coming up in, the Epstein files with corroboration, travel details and stuff like that being tested. I think we're witnessing the collapse of government, right? I think that was one of the, possible ways to take control is, you destroy trust in government, which, calls in the demand, the created demand for AI control because you can't trust any of these people. You can't even trust who they are, can't trust what they do. So you need an AI overlord because that'll be trustworthy. Yeah, CIA and DARPA, yep, they are tight. Well, and all these tech companies and DARPA. Where do you think that's where all this stuff comes from? All of it comes out of DARPA and is, privatized under, somebody like Elon Musk, Branson, you know, these other guys. And they bring out the technology like the Neuralink, 50-year-old technology. And they tell you, look, it's brand new and shiny. Oh my God. Unbelievable what we can do these days, right? They're hiding that they've got technology 50 years ahead of that. They put out their papers sometimes. We catch them. For the most part, it's hard to keep up with the technology they've got. Yeah, they want you dumb, angry, and not aware. That's true. That's probably more true, yeah, it's probably just in transition again. Good evening, yep, and that's where I think, will come in. Gonna tell us we want it, we like it, everybody loves the idea, so here we go. Let's get AI control of our society. Let's take a break from that, image, a bit of relaxing music. Let's have a smudge break. 1,000 years more advanced than they say? Mm, you were born angry? Yeah, they do have incredible stuff. And if they have any, advanced alien technology, that could be millions of years ahead of us. Stuff they're still trying to figure out. Nude Guru, oh, yeah. Hi, Nude Guru, good to see you. Over here on my display, it doesn't show the, icons as well. Yeah, I think they're gonna try to push us to an AI control. He gets us, AI overlord. Yeah, that's the thing, the AI knows you better than you. Once, they hook into you. Right now, it remembers more about your life than you do. Where you've been, the call you've made, the research you've done. Nude Guru Thailand. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, it'll probably, they want to take us to a technocratic, AI controlled system. And also, they kind of want to shut off the capitalist system. It's not a good system anymore because they've got all the money they want. Some hot yoga channel. Yeah. Or is it actually nude yoga? Nude guru. Hmm. I'm afraid to check it out. I wasn't going to anyway. But ICE is the army. You know, there've been rumor that some of them were Israeli trained officers or regiments. I don't know if that's true or not. But it kind of makes sense, you know. Canada, we've got our Chinese police stations and all of our stuff with China. You guys have got to have it with Israel, I guess. ICE is the UN army. Hmm. Suppose they could be used as it, but people thought they would actually wear UN. Hmm. Well, we'll see if they act like UN officers. far as I know, they're generally being hired from within. It's hard to get. That's why they use UN soldiers, is so that the people will that the soldiers will attack the people. Soldiers are less likely to attack their own people. I think it's about non-Thailand men who marry Thai women. Okay. Yeah, I could see them switched over if they're pulling in people from other countries, people trained in other countries. Dream manipulation. In what way? Your own dreams? Others? I suppose you could enter other people's dreams if you wanted to. Give them a knock on the door, say hello. Minds are very powerful and we're interconnected. I don't know about manipulating the dream. You could probably enter the dream or be part of it if you're entering somebody else's dream. But your own for sure. You too could be on a YouTube video. I've eaten lots of bugs, but I never eaten their bugs. Yeah, their bugs are bigger and better, right? They're very easy. Lab grown bugs are very easy to dope. Hmm. Oh yeah, with brain computer interfaces, that increases your possibilities. Yep, yep. With electronics, yep. They have electronic telepathy machines. They can apparently experience your life. I can experience your life or being in your body. So, yeah, electronics is, they've gone nuts with that stuff. Back scarfed down a piece of fried fish. Nice. Yeah, the technology that they could bring out right now is amazing. They're bringing out bits of it, and people are utilizing it. Yeah, I don't want to eat the bugs. I really don't. I don't even like lobster or that. It's just a bug, giant water bug. Used to be used to be poor man's food, a lobster, right? Nowadays it's expensive. Yeah, but that used to be poor man's food. Do you like Thai food as far as the rest goes? You can arrange marriage too, so look out for awesome. Yeah, you'll have to post the video. Yeah, we'll be part of that. We'll be put into a protein slurry. There's the conspiracy theory about the big protein vats. Put you in a protein dissolving solution, come out in a slurry in the bottom, like Timu electric ants. Hmm. I hope your fish was okay. Sorry about that. Bad timing, I guess. You know. Yeah, no meat, just goo. But the goo will be pressed into happy, fun shapes. You know, that movie was really eye-opening. Yeah, human protein. Yeah. Wonder Bar, anyone? Dorito, Big Mac. I'm loving it. Yeah, they can make little goo into any shape. You know, goo and carapaces. Yeah, if they could separate the carapace, you know, maybe they'll come up with a new extraction machine. Yeah, they could feed us to the animals. Well, they do like to eat people apparently. So genetically modified cod. Ew. Why are you eating that? I hope you're not eating that. I haven't eaten Doritos in years and years and years. I used to love them. They taste great, but yeah, what's in them is disgusting. Yeah, what they're trying to feed us is absolutely disgusting. Beyond meat. Now, apparently, what they're doing is taking, yeah, that's good, you know, ranchers. They're taking cuts of meat, lower quality cuts of meat, and using some type of glue to put them together to make them look like better cuts. Yeah, I haven't had McDonald's in probably 20, 30 years at least. Last time I did, I was in my early 20s, maybe, probably earlier than that. I got right off the McDonald's. Yeah, Doritos back in your heartburn days. Yeah, yeah, with more goo. Yeah, 20% more goo in your Doritos. You're allergic to red meat. That sucks. I love red meat. As for diet, you know, most people eat whatever you like and try to think it's doing you good. Do your best, right? Oh wow. So the severe sensitivity they've given you. Yeah, that really sucks. Yeah, is amused. What? I do love red meat though. So, well, apparently some people love human red meat too. Disgusting. With 4 legs and fur. Wow. Horrible. More fish? Yeah, I like fish. Like rainbow trout. Never cure for it. I wonder if wonder if they've got an electronic cure for it. Yeah, eating with reverence, thanking your food. Hi, Karen Lynn. Good to see you. Smooches. Oh yeah, time for another puff of Karen's here. Yeah, there's a lot of strange diseases out there now, unfortunately. But I'm not allowed to talk about medical stuff. Or vaccines, or medications, or colloidal silver, or yeah. I ask if they want to join me on my journey. I know. And if they don't, you know where the exit is. Probably, Crystal. It probably is. They probably have an electronic cure for that. Could even be caused by the electronics. I think that a lot of people that have anxiety have that because of the electronics. Anger and other negative emotions. Alpha gel is man-made, created bioweapon. I hear there are 4 countries that say they have the cure for cancer. Yeah, I've been seeing videos recently of people telling of miraculous cures of cancer, how they did it. I don't know if you guys are seeing those in the U.S. They should be shutting that person down pretty quickly. Oh, 4 kegs instead of 4 legs. Gotcha. Yeah, maybe 4 kegs would cure you, right? That's the cure. 4 kegs for Crystal. Well, there's also acute exposure to cause cancer, but yeah, generally, it's funny. Doctors will ask if you have that, and in your family, will ask. That's what several doctors have asked, starting me as a new patient, and I think that has to do, like you say, with lifestyle more than anything else. I know. What a surprise, eh, Karen? Well, you could do some mad honey too. That'd be good. Hallucinogenic honey. With various treatments, apparently, holistic type treatments, immune improvements, and diet, lifestyle changes, things like that. Hello, I see you. I'm not doing that. Is just chat. Cancer is mold. Hmm. A lot of people think it's parasites. Could be mold, eh? Good to have one tooth planted in my jaw. Oh, okay. Wow. Holistic lifestyle, either way. Healthy or toxic. Yep, that's true. We do reap what we sow. No, I guess that's pretty much in there, right? It's amazing what they can do, though. Yeah, iodine's good for you, definitely. Oh, roll through the Illuminati card. I do like these cards. I should get it. I don't know if I want to get a deck. They're neat, though. Do they have a cannibal card? I wonder if they do. Cannibal Club. Let's see. Boy Sprouts. Chicken. Beginning of C. Center. Cast. Cattle. Canada. Close. Card, well, no cannibal card. It's not in this video. California. You should have been there, but it's not. No cannibal. Yeah, it's the Illuminati deck. We were looking at it earlier, chatting. Isn't it when macrophages can't break something down the body like heavy metals? They excrete stuff that mutate the cells. Could be. I don't think they've really told, like, I'm sure they know exactly how it happened, but I don't think they're going to tell us. They aren't sharing it, eh? Yeah, figures. Yeah, candida, that's prevalent throughout our body. That's what breaks us down. Who here, I like the idea of terrain theory, that all of these things they say we have, they're probably already in us. Card? Which one? Ooh, clone card. It's like sex slave, cold fusion. Someone mentioned honey. Mad honey. I think that was New Guru mentioned honey. Was it? Okay. Yeah, I suppose that probably wouldn't do that. I'd like to try that mad honey. That would be neat. Well, there is optogenetics. How far along they are with that at the moment. That'll change your cellular structure. That's what it seems like, Tondo. Yeah, they claim, what is it? Genetic mutation, right? Well, you would kind of think it's your blood pumping through it. It's good. It's the wax. The wax will be consumed. Yeah, I guess beeswax is fine to consume. Yeah. Yeah. That is what the textbooks say. So good, the wax. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, well, that's some good suggestions. Yeah. And they figured out the biofield so they can. Yeah, what type of fix for it do they have that you're talking about there? Is it CRISPR? Yeah, it does make sense. But that's the idea, isn't it? CRISPR and virtual wombs are all mentioned in scientific research. Wonder if they're where they're going with that. Yeah, yeah, they do make lots of claims. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm going to stay on for another maybe 20 minutes or so. What time is it? 10 o'clock. I'm going to go get a little bit more of a drink and I'll stay on for another few minutes. I'll be right back. Yeah, there are a lot of different theories now on what is actually happening with cancer. Kind of an interesting new study and different ways to think about medicine too. Somebody's made an AI, a holistic AI doctor. Kind of a neat idea. As long as the AI doesn't decide to lie to you or start hallucinating. Wax is used for food stuff sometimes. Yeah, good for sealing stuff too. No, we have a consensus. Well, attitude or your thoughts do have a lot to do with the outcomes of medical situations and stuff. Claim it's almost 80% mental and 20% physical. And our cells do replace, well, the bone doesn't. It does regrow. If broken. Apologies. Still the same, yeah. Yeah, 10 years, that's a, must have had a lot of different suggestions. Yeah, we got it. But you have to expect that when you mention something like that, an ailment, especially on a channel full of helpful people, they're going to make suggestions. You never know. Sometimes that somebody will make a suggestion that you haven't heard of. Iodine. Hmm. Small drip in one glass of water. I do iodine every day. Supposed to get iodine every day out of your food. Well, that's why we use iodized salt too. You need salt, the kind that you do, but you do need salt. You need several different kinds of salt. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Karen. Let's all send out some healing for. I don't know if it won't change your bone, but might help with it a bit. Crystal, we'll send you some love and healing, and for you too, Crystal. Sorry, Karen. Sorry to hear that. So is emitting EMF. Oh, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I used to get on the bus, and all the people in their phones, it would just start me toothaches and headaches. Yeah, and problem is you put yours in a Faraday cage, but then there's everybody else around us with all their damn devices. Wish we would go back to wired technology. Fiber optics is better anyway, more reliable, less damaging. I'd prefer a fiber optic world. And you could have small cell download points. Yeah, we got that. Look at not no going. He's on to everybody's health today. Good for you. Yeah, some fresh air. Forest is good. A lot of the respiratory problems, in my opinion, can be caused by the radiation. Cooler air allows the electricity to flow a little easier, less moisture in the air. I think the sun has a lot to do with that too. A lot of the free electrons from the sun getting into our respiratory system. But trees have a good field and they can absorb a lot of that excess radiation. But yeah, being in the forest is good for you. Mhm. That's it for those guys. That next deck. Yeah, we'll do this deck and then close it down. Oh, I like rainbow trout. One of my favorite. Wonder if that's fake too. Yeah, Vicks is good. Starts today, Karen? You going fishing? Send me a picture of the fish. Yep, rainbow or brown? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, April 1st. Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. That's a long ways away. Well, they use turpentine, yeah. And the painters go mad from turpentine. It's probably very, very small amount, but best to use Diamond G brand. Okay. Pure turpentine. I thought a lot of the painters went nuts on turpentine. Be sure they did. Mackerel, sardines, or salmon, eh? Hmm. A lot of ocean fish there, token. We're more lake fish kind of people. Kind of figure lake fish is going to be a little less polluted, depending on where you get it from, too. What's a no? Health advice and travel advice. You're everything rolled into one, not no. You should open up a travel service that sends people to resorts, places to heal themselves. That'd be a good business idea. Can't stand it now? Yeah. I do like a lot of fish now that I didn't like when I was a kid, but still don't like, catfish. I don't mind the taste of it, but, kinda makes my throat all tickly and weird. Right? You know? I do like cod. I like salmon, tuna. It's really, I don't get a lot we don't get a lot of sea fish out here. Sea bass occasionally. But most of the fish, yeah, if you want it fresh, it's gonna be like lake fish. Jake Davis. Oh, Jake Davis. Jihadi card, of course. Jimmy Hoffa. Joggers. They have some funny cards. So, no. Ketchup is a vegetable. I love it. Kill for peace. Yeah. Killer satellite. Fresh one. Okay. Slime creatures from the video game. Okay. He put turpentine over himself all the time. He was getting totally out of system as well. Put all this on YouTube. Cops pulled him over and somehow his body caught on fire. What? Wow. Did not survive. My heart still hurts for him. I think they did that. Wow. Hmm. They're fish, beef. Fish do have slime on them. But wow. Can't believe that. Burst into flames. Yeah. Yeah, I don't, go downtown very often because of the smog. It's the electronic smog that gets me. Yeah, that's horrifying. Poor guy. All right, smudge break. Yeah, I always I can even my wife feels the electronic smog when we go downtown. I don't know that there's it just seems to bounce off all the buildings, I think, and converge in unexpected ways. Yeah, I wouldn't rub turpentine all over myself. Yeah, vaporizer. Yeah. Soles of your feet to help with your lungs. That sounds good. Don't have any turpentine though. Sounds like a pretty good use for it. Like draw out some toxins. Say it'll help with your lungs. Multicultural oil. I think I read that right. Hi, Diaz. Good to see you. Peace to you too. He was wide awake. You could see into other dimensions. And you could tell he was reptilian because if they touched him, they got shocked by Grimm's body. I think they unalived him, truly. Do you think it was the turpentine? Helped him see whether they were a reptilian or was it just something he developed on his own or did it happen naturally, born with it? I don't know. I've been close to politicians. I don't know that they were reptilians, but they certainly had a distinct kind of odor to them, a look and a smell, very different from everybody else. Very, very different. Yeah, people on YouTube looked like they were harmed. Yeah, we should get some by 30 mils because of its shipping laws. Actually, we get. Uh, yeah, we can get it here. I think you can get it from art supply store too. I don't know if that would be quite the same, but oh, he was okay. He was highly intuitive before turpentine. But did the turpentine help? I guess I don't know. We'll be tripping on turpentine in a little while. Stored it by the gallon and bathe in it. You know. Can you imagine what you I hope you guys know what turpentine smells like. Oh my God! Could you imagine your house bathing in turpentine? We used to have to open up the windows in art class because we used turpentine. Stick to Diamond G brand. Okay, I'll look it up. it's on my search list. New World Order, political correctness. I like it. Some of these are funny. Art supplies, industrial grade. Yeah, I would have figured. Yeah, it has lots of metals in it and stuff. Yeah, dosage is key to a lot of things. Definitely. He thought turpentine helped. He was consulting, consuming it, plus putting it on his hands. It's like, wow. Well, I bet you would start seeing in other dimensions if you were consuming turpentine. They say it drives you insane, so might have been on his way to madness. Yeah, pretty dangerous. That's what I've heard. I don't know. That's quite a risky experiment to do. Wow. Yeah. All right. That video is over. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming by. Much love to you all.